In the November 6, 2018 general election, Fairfax County voters will be asked to vote yes or no on a public safety bond referendum question. The referendum question asks voters to allow the county to borrow up to $182 million to pay for building, renovating, equipping, or buying land for public safety facilities. If the majority of voters approves the question, the county currently plans to issue general obligation bonds to fund improvements to 5 fire stations, 3 police facilities, the adult detention center, and existing courtrooms as described. By law, the bonds, if approved, may only be used for the specific purpose stated in the referendum question. Public safety bonds may not be used to finance libraries or school facilities. Of the proposed $182 million public safety bond question, $73 million are planned to fund improvements to 5 fire and rescue facilities, $16 million for the Mount Vernon Fire Station, $13 million for the Gunston Fire Station, $13 million will fund the Seven Corners Fire Station, $16 million will fund the Fairview Fire Station, $15 million will go to fund a future volunteer fire station transfer to the county. Built in 1969, the existing 9,000-square-foot Mount Vernon Fire Station is one of the oldest and busiest in the county. The station needs major building systems replaced. Apparatus bays are undersized. Bunk rooms and locker facilities for female personnel should be enhanced, and space is needed for support functions. The Mount Vernon response area includes the Richmond Highway Corridor, which is one of the revitalization areas in the county targeted for mixed-use development. A renovated, expanded, or replaced fire station would have capacity to add emergency responders and apparatus to meet increased service demand resulting from projected population growth. The existing 7,782-square-foot Gunston Fire Station opened in 1976 and needs to be renovated and expanded or replaced to upgrade building systems and infrastructure that currently rely on equipment well beyond the end of its life cycle. An additional apparatus bay is needed to house the station's fireboat and water rescue equipment. Bunk rooms and locker facilities for female personnel need enhancement, and space is needed for support functions. Built in 1977, the Seven Corners Fire Station needs to be renovated, expanded, or replaced to upgrade building systems, expand undersized apparatus bays, enhance the bunk rooms and locker facilities for female personnel, and provide space for support functions. The Seven Corners Station's response area includes Bailey's Crossroads, which is projected to experience population growth and mixed-use development. A larger fire station would have capacity to meet increased service demand for emergency medical and fire suppression services. The existing 8,200-square-foot Fairview Fire Station opened in 1981 and needs to be renovated and expanded or replaced to upgrade building systems and to provide an additional apparatus bay, enhanced living facilities for female personnel, and space for support functions. The additional apparatus bay is needed because department plans include locating a tanker at the Fairview Station to respond to areas of the county that do not have hydrants. A tanker is needed to significantly improve response times and effectiveness of fire suppression resources in these areas that lack sufficient water resources. This project is to transfer one of the remaining 40-year-old-plus volunteer fire stations to the county. $15 million cost estimate is based on the past station transfers. If a transfer were to occur, the major building systems would be well beyond their intended life cycles, and the station would require significant upgrades to meet fire and rescue operational needs. Staff is currently working on several potential transfers. $59 million are also proposed to fund improvements to police-related facilities. $18 million for the Police Evidence Storage Building, $18 million for the Criminal Justice Academy, $23 million for the Mason District Police Station. Built in 1960, the Police Evidence Storage Building currently houses the warrant desk, the Victim Services section, and the main property and evidence section. The second and third floors are not able to adequately support high-density storage, thus limiting storage above the first level of the building. Preservation of evidence stored in the facility is essential for court presentations. Expansion of the storage area for the police property and evidence section is critical as the storage facility is nearing capacity. Additionally, Extensive upgrades are required to building systems and infrastructure, including adequate climate control and air ventilation filtration. The warrant desk area is undersized to support current operations and visiting officers. The facility must satisfy strict accountability and oversight requirements to meet accreditation standards. Purchased in 1989, the Criminal Justice Academy currently provides training for 2,300 annual recruits and incumbents from the Fairfax County Police and Sheriff and the towns of Herndon and Vienna. Renovation would provide for innovative training capabilities to recruits and incumbent officers in academic and scenario-based environments. Renovation also would address operational requirements and replace or upgrade major building systems, such as HVAC and electrical systems that have far exceeded their intended life cycles. Built in 1975, the Mason District Police Station currently supports 129 officers and 19 non-sworn personnel. The 23,000-square-foot station needs renovations and expansion to meet current operational needs. Extensive upgrades to building systems and infrastructure are needed as the current systems are past their intended life cycles. Current locker rooms are at capacity and lack adequate ventilation. The renovation would provide a more efficient layout for the station, including interview rooms, storage, wellness exercise room, and office space. Lastly, $50 million are also proposed to fund improvements at the Fairfax County Adult Detention Center and the Jennings Judicial Center. The county's Adult Detention Center has 3 wings, each originally constructed at different times. An outside engineering firm found that most of the major building systems, including plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and fire protection systems, have exceeded their expected useful lives. The security systems are outdated and no longer meet industry standards. The courtrooms in the original Jennings building, which was completed in the early 1980s, have been in constant use since that time. These courtrooms need better lighting, ADA upgrades, wall and ceiling replacement or repairs, renovation of the jury rooms, and technology upgrades. Fairfax County has the highest credit rating possible for any government, AAA from the major bond rating services. For this reason, Fairfax County's bonds sell at better interest rates than bonds of lower-rated jurisdictions, saving taxpayers millions in interest costs. For more information about the 2018 Public Safety Bond Referendum, visit fairfaxcounty.gov/bond.